80% or so covered, a little over 80%. With that obscuration. Monday afternoon, mostly cloudy. We might see about 2/3 or maybe even 3/4 or so of the sky covered with clouds. I think partial viewing will still be possible, but again, we'll just kind of have to hope that we get those breaks at the right time, especially later in the 1 p.m. hour. It'll be warm and muggy, but interestingly, the temperature can drop a few degrees because so much of the sun is covered. We're heating up less. So that has happened. And in fact, that did happen by 2 or 3 degrees recorded on the day of that eclipse that we had, the partial eclipse in 2017. The European forecast showing the cloud cover, and you can see where the path of totality is. I've moved our model forward to Monday at about 1:49, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Of course, it depends on where you're located, but it does look like we are going to see maybe some breaks around Dallas, maybe into Arkansas, but certainly a chunk of the Midwest should have some pretty good viewing. And then this is the GFS forecast, also showing actually a little more cloud cover across its path through Texas and into Arkansas. It also has some clearer conditions getting a bit farther into the Midwest. But for us, it does, you can see with both models, have a pretty decent amount of cloud cover. This is how it's roughly going to look if we are able to see it. And note, here are your times. It begins at around 12:30, but it will only just barely be getting going. The maximum is at 1:49 when we'll be about 80 or a little bit above 80% covered. And then the partial eclipse ends for us after 3 p.m. So the 80% coverage, you can see, leaves us a sliver of the sun. So that's what we're expecting to see. And again, hopefully we'll be able to see it on Monday afternoon. Right now we're at 67 in New Orleans. It's been a nice stretch of weather, very pleasant. Temperatures north of the lake around 60, so a little cool feel there. If you're south of the lake, temperatures mainly middle to upper 60s. We've had mainly south and southeast winds. That's brought in a little bit more humidity, and also we've seen a few more clouds increasing. We have had some warmer air surge in, not a really drastic front, but we have seen some of that warmer air move from the south to the north over us. I think tonight North Shore low is about 59 or so. In fact, some of you really close to that right now. South of the lake about 64. Our temperatures will not be plummeting a lot tonight, thanks again to those increasing clouds and then also the south winds. And then tomorrow, we'll look for clouds, but mixed with some breaks of sun. High temperatures will be about 81. It'll be a little more humid. So overall, no weather problems for things like Super Sunday. Our parade forecast for the St. Patrick's Day parades that have been moved to tomorrow. Other outdoor events looks pretty good. But again, we'll have clouds mixed with sun and temperatures getting to about 80 degrees or so. Here's precision cast for us through tomorrow, and this is by 11 p.m. This is during the day tomorrow. And you can see that mixture of clouds with some sun and breaks of blue sky. This is heading into Monday. Note that actually Monday we do have a slight chance for a shower or two, and Tuesday also only slight rain chances. But this is Monday right before the eclipse gets going, and there might actually be a couple of showers here and there. I don't think it'll be a big deal. They shouldn't last long, but we do have that slight chance. This would be around the maximum eclipse time for us, around 2 p.m. Actually, it'll be just before 2 p.m. And then this is by 4 p.m. Now, after that, we're going to be seeing our, old graphic there. We're going to be seeing our next weather event move in on Wednesday. This one will bring us a chance for showers and storms and maybe even some severe weather. We will see a low pressure system move our way. Kind of depends on how deep and how far south and how strong this next trough is, whether it brings us a pretty long time where we have some strong storms, or maybe some of it kind of passes to the north. But a pretty good bet to get some rain on Wednesday, and I think we will be at a risk of some severe weather. So a heads up for Wednesday right now, looking like maybe morning to midday, possibly into afternoon. We'll keep you updated on timing, and then it turns sunny and almost perfect just in time for French Quarter Fest on Thursday.
All right, well, in case you missed it, a new date for Nicki Minaj's new